It's usually about this point in my summer car where you get the car put together and start like working on upgrades for the rally, where you start to go from feeling like this like young kid to somebody with a real goal and a real purpose, and slowly building your way up to be this success, obviously in a small way because it's vice of a car. And while I'm at that point now, it's hard to feel like that with a burnt down house and no job, having been sacked twice. Like, I still feel like I'm living in a dustbin, pretending I'm something I'm not. And that's a nice feeling for a video game, fuck me. Azar, Bear, Salty, Chaz, Kelly, Satan, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are actually going to be putting some racing components on the car today, though, so there is that. We're just going to have to pretend that we're going back to a mansion and not a pokey little apartment next to a drunk. I'll carry on, good morning. This stream, the most favourite part of my mornings, except for sleeping in, waking, coffee, breakfast, brushing teeth, walking the dog, scratching and yawning. Thanks for the kind words, old friend. Are we all well? Good afternoon. It's Tuesday. I don't really have that big of a goal for this week. Usually I like to set out some, like, roadway. What's the word? Roadmap. There we go. And try and work towards it, but I think we're just upgrading the car.
Bastards.
You're a horde bastard. Have you been shot, Martin? Did the monsters get him? This guy, poor bastard. Wait, where did you get killed by the horde? Sothan, good morning as well. Martin, good afternoon. Did you go to Red Ridge or something? Or did you try and attack them? See, here's the thing, Martin. In Westfall, you're safe from the horde unless you try to attack them, and then, and only then, do you become able to be killed. So what I'm hearing here is that Martin did some poo business. The stats don't lie, Martin. Typical Martin doesn't tries to blame it on someone. Dies and tries to blame it on someone. I know, right? I was flagged for PvP because I buffed it. You know what? That's true. You know what? If you buffed someone, then that makes sense. Did you get asked to buff them by any chance? You might have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. I did forget that, actually. That's true. You were baited. Oh, you were. So, if somebody has a green name, they're flagged for PvP. So if you buff them, it'll flag you as well. Oh, I watched Mina fall prey to that once. She had full world. This is not going to be much to a great deal. She had full world buffs, and we were hanging around waiting for our raid to start on the private server. And we were in Stormwind, and she wasn't flagged. And somebody asked for a buff, and that person that asked for a buff was somebody on their Horde alt, a Horde character on their alt. And when she buffed, she got flagged for PvP because she wasn't thinking straight, which is fair enough. And Chaz, do you remember this name? Don Papa came out from the shadows and ruined all her world buffs and shit on her. Absolutely brutal. I thought the oldest trick in the book was to duel somebody in the opposite faction, then forfeit right as it starts and flag yourself. Does that work as well? Duel somebody in the opposite faction, then forfeit right as it starts. And flag them as well, I suppose. Right. Today, I need money. It's Saturday, right? So, obviously, we're not doing a great deal of rallying, and the ice race is on yesterday, as we all remember from going deaf yesterday. But the main goal of today is to get these two. My new racing radiator, my new flywheel. I'm going to put these on the car, and that should both increase performance and get us hitting our shots. I do have leaflets to do, don't I? If the phone could ring right now, that'd be lovely. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, I don't think people are ringing for, like, work at 1 a.m. Which means I should probably go to bed. But I'm going to set the alarm because I want to wake up. Maybe we'll wake up at 8 and we'll go do leaflets, I think. I'll get my revenge when I'm powerful. I will scalp all of them. Is that the name of the person who kicked it? No, I mean, it was part of his guild, but he was the shaman that would pop up in Stormwind to dispel everybody. I love it. I'm kind of sad. I know it's more convenient and it's easier, but I'm kind of sad that the whole world buff wars are just not a feature on this server. Right, our last moose meat. So long, moose. You fed me 4 times, and I'm not quite sure it was worth the effort, but a bit of good food to finish off our journey with that moose meat. No, bear, that does not count. As the duel starts, you spam attacks to attack ASAP, but then the other dude forfeits and flags, so you attack him and flag yourself. Oh. Then they go around, turn around and go, psych, delete your Twitch and kill you. Bastards. I've not heard of that before. Goes away after a while, Martin. Yeah, it might be like, I think it's... If you're still in Westfall now, Martin, type /PVP and it'll show you either that it's been turned on or been turned off, and that it'll be 5 minutes before it's ready. Right. I can't get to the car because this is Alcarion's right now, but that's what we're going to hopefully put on it. I think what I'll do for now is we'll get some leaflets done, and we'll stay out of trouble, and we'll make some money, and hopefully get some phone calls, and then we can have a good day today. If you type /PVP, Martin, what does it say? This is safe as well. This is not giving me. This is not me giving you some dumb information that's going to get you into trouble. I would never. You know, I've been always 100% honest with all of you people. Now let's get the sorbet warmed up. Actually, while this is warming up, I'm going to do something terrible, and you're all going to dislike me for it. Warm up, sorbet. Do the right thing. I'll be back shortly. Ice racing's on this afternoon. Shall we go watch it? No, we can't focus. It says you're flagged until toggled. So if you press it again, it'll say PvP off or something, and then it'll say 5 minutes until it's done. So, with your first interaction with the Horde, Martin, how do you like? Ooh, I'll tell you what I might do to start off. I need some kill you ingredients, don't I? Yeah, maybe that's where we'll go first. But I'm going to do something you might not like. Endless item sorting. They're sneaky bastards. It is a big part of it, Martin. So be prepared to get chopped. There's a big roaming gang of them in one of the zones I was in earlier that I had to take a big wide berth to get around because, I mean, I know Pinkle's a god, but he's not that strong. There's like 4 of them or something. Hello? I thought I'd lost that QU forever. I could see my profits disappearing between the couch cushions. If this looks annoying, by the way, just be glad that I'm not obsessively turning all the handles to face one way. Put your differences with the gnomes aside. Has a gnome ever done that to you? I must admit, Manual Life as a gnome is pretty good. After watching Sothan play it and just being terrible in every possible opportunity. I thought gnomes were just doomed, but no. You wait till you meet a troll or a tauren, Martin. If you want tall, they'll make you look like Pinkle. Okay, this is kind of satisfying. So I like this stuff. I try and curtail this whenever I'm playing games, because I always assume you'll all think I'm some kind of maniac, but it's satisfying. No, it's only if you buff somebody with a green name. And this is only in Westfall as well. And Elwyn Forest. So just be careful when buffing somebody with a green name, that's all. Was you out there just handing out The Wizard's blessings. It's not like I can deliver any of this, is it? Because Southampton's not in as usual. Nice guy, Martin. Well, as you see, Paula, and good morning, it's not helped him too much. You've got to hide in the inn for 5 minutes, Martin, until it wears off. Who do you like the most at the moment in Westfall, the Dust Devils or the Horde? Right, good. That's all that's sorted. I felt a bit bad not having it neat. And the car's already warm. It warms up so much better with a block heater. That is one benefit of burning your house down. At least you don't have to deal with starting the saw bit and trying to warm the fucking thing up with no block heater. Beautiful. In that game, it's all about emphasising the war between the two teams. There'll be Alliance people out there doing it in the Horde areas too. Right, first job, I'm just going to go nip to the shop. We're going to get some Keelio ingredients. I might also fill the saw bay up as well. And then we'll do a little bit of work. I'll join the Wizard wandering around Ashenville, slaughtering anybody that dares to poke their head above the parapet. What's the orc's name? Is it Zaheel or whatever he's called? He's becoming a bit of a famous demon, is that guy? Right, let's not start off by getting killed on this intersection. Lovely. Using gnomes as non-human shields. Ooh. Okay. Slight bit of understeer there, which led to me going a little wide. Didn't catch the... Oh, it chopped you so fast you didn't even get the name. God, I love this piece of music. I miss Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves fresh. That's what we need. No, not fresh. 2022. Come on, petrol station, don't screw me around. I want to put in 300. What's Bear doing? What was that manoeuvre? Are we about to watch him stick it in a ditch in real time? Doing some stunts, evidently. Is he stuck behind that? No, that post's on this side, isn't it? Oh, can't watch Bear while I'm doing it. You're hiding in a farmhouse. Have you toggled it so it says it'll turn off in 5 minutes? Little hint, Martin, on your mini-map there is a yellow and blue alliance logo. While that's up, you're flagged. When it goes down, you're not flagged. When that disappears. Alright, so the last thing it said was toggled off, it will go off in 5 minutes. Good. And honestly, in all of my leveling so far, I've had like 2 encounters with aggressive people. It's not a big problem. But damn is it flavour. Okay, Bear, you've managed to involve a wagon in your stunts. Now you've confused the wagon and you're... Here he goes. Is this how Bear gets in the ditch every time? He's not getting out of that, is he? He's not got the traction. He's put his full beams on in daylight to try and get out of this. Ooh, has it fixed it? Not pushing. Nina's on the bus though, I can see her from here. Nearly. Number one bus driver right there, yeah, by virtue of being the only one. Good morning, PSK denizens, and Silent Martin as well. He's not even here today. Oh, this game just keeps getting better and better. Alright, I'm just going to go grab some Killu ingredients. We'll get the next batch going. 1, 2... No, I didn't need them, did I? Wait. Can I go for a walk around? Try and get that to reset. Martin's at home playing. Yeah, he's in the beta. I'm just going to go for a walk over here. See if I can get Salty to reset. Has the little iron symbol disappeared? Okay, that lamppost. I made a bit of an oopsie. Alright, yeah, then you're good to go. Hello? Right, Salty, I apologise. I may have made it look like I accidentally wanted to buy some juice, but I didn't. Shit. Okay, she's going to sell me it. Right, this... I'm very grateful, Salty, but I don't need it. In fact, what I'm going to do with this is, in case I need a drink or I'm hungry, we'll put these here. And then I'll know in the future that we've got some of these on here that can be drunk. Then I don't need to come in here and buy milk. That was me trying not to have too many items around. I go and buy a load of unnecessary shit that I don't need and waste money. Lovely. Right then, I need 1 yeast and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sugar. I feel a bit like I should take some energy drinks on the road with me. Salty. Appreciate it. Right, what's the chances Bear's actually managed to get out of his predicament? This does explain why he's always in the ditch, though. Come on, Bear, you're blocking my exit. I need to go that way. No joy. I mean, he's nearly out. If he just tries real hard, he might be able to get it. I don't know where Mina's going, but she's not going to get there very soon. The only time I've ever seen the bus not stuck in that ditch is when I accidentally run Bear over. Now, I'm not implying anything, but... it sounds like I am. Hey, mine, maybe you could have asked one of them Horde to help you kill a dust devil. Ooh, the ice racing started. Don't look at me like that. Lovely. Let's do some Killu. Big Killu business. Guess I have to walk in front of your car again since you're refusing to help. Did you see that? He just admitted to walking in front of my car the first time. Yet I spent 10 days in prison for that. Where's the justice? Where's the phone calls, more likely? Oh, I was going to check my bank balance, wasn't I? Going to run from Ashenville to Westfall just to flag mine. Do it on your horde character and just bully him relentlessly. Ooh, phone. See, you complain about phone calls and it rings. Hello? I will, mate. I'm a little busy today. I'm driving around the lake today, but when I get back... Yeah, I'll be right with you. Cheers, mate. Love you. Shouldn't say love you, should I? That's creepy. But I feel like having a better relationship with my customers is better. It's good for business. Right. Like all sensible humans, I'm going to come home with my shopping and immediately put it in the bathroom near the toilet. Hello, do you not exist? Am I going... Thought for a second I'd broken my bucket then, Doctor. Good, the work's starting to come in. This time I'm actually going to empty the shit truck before I go and do work with it. Chaz, let's make horde characters at level 6. Go bully and kill Martin at level 13. Yeah? No, what we'll do is, in the main Discord, we'll have a little secret meeting. And we'll all make level 1s, and we'll see how many level 1s it takes to kill the Wizard. One is the one. Prepare a moo cow. Oh, Stoogin's return. Not really, Martin. Don't look at us like that. Do you know, if we did do that, I think that might comfortably be the funniest thing we'd ever done in the Doomhaus, though, Martin. You might have to take one for the team here. Start digging your graves. Can we do it? So here's a frustrating thing about my winter car. Because of the body temp bar, you can't have all your bars empty. Look. Shit. Okay, I can actually carry the bucket now. Dear Liza. I'm not opening it because I won't be able to know. Someone please stream it on Discord so those of us without WoW can watch. It's so good. And that's 6 of those. That's 7. No, 7 with the yeast. Ooh, that's a fall off. I don't know why I'm asking about with Keelio. It barely pays now. Look at them all out there having a good time doing the racing, and I'm stuck in here with my... Can't even put my new... radiator on. Is this a level 60? Woof. Yeah, one of the key facets of PvP, getting PvP'd in Westfall, is somebody that you can never kill killing you. But the thing you should never, ever do, Martin, ever, is say, oh, can't kill people his own level, so he has to come and kill a lot in low level. Because then he's won. Don't fall for it. Just admit the fact that you got chopped. Resurrect and continue. True, Trim, true. Here's a guy that's never been killed in PvP in WoW. Never. Fuck them people. Chaz! Stop giving them such big victories. Just call him a massive bad. No. Insults have never hurt anybody. And they are mining for insults. Alright, mate. I'll be back after I've done my leaflets. I could give you one right into your pocket, but, you know. Then you won't get to come and check your mail in the morning. And now we relax. And probably kill cousin and go to prison. Kill him with kindness. Tell him you want his address so you can send him a cupcake. Yeah, there you go. And then he can't kill you. Because you'll be banned for soliciting. On a server we used to play on a long time ago, like 2014-ish, 13, 14. There was a group of Alliance that used to behave like gank people like this. And the guy that was like the main guy that was doing the ganking, as it's called, the chopping of low levels, he created what's going on here? He created a post on the forums complaining about himself and said, "Fuck this guy, he should be banned. Fucking hell, we should all put him on our hit list. In fact, let's make a hit list of people who were kill on sight on the Alliance." He started it himself, and there was thousands of people doing it, and he was just, he was raking it in on his end. He was like collecting screenshots of insults and bad words and people trying to take him down and like out bullshit him. God, I respect that level of petty. It's brilliant. We had a lot of people stream sniping us when we were playing on private servers, and we made some real funny characters out of them, and in the end we all ended up good mates. Fucking those of you that I nearly said the streets will remember then. I have to shoot myself. For those that have been around here for a long time, people like Soccer Legs, for example. Amazing sports. God, nose. What does it mean when your nose is itchy? Does that mean you're about to win the lottery? According to me, there's a big Euro Millions tonight as well, so if you don't see me tomorrow, or ever again, I nearly said it's been a pleasure, but then I had to stop myself and rethink that. Right, next mailbox. Committed now. Stop. Handbrake. Stop. God, it's so much easier on mouse and keyboard than it is doing it on controller. Oh, the original My Summer Car players will remember that shed very well. Who the fuck's that? Is that Bigfoot? That's that guy that was wandering around Grandma. Grandma's old house, where she was in before she went to hell. For some reason, there's a gentleman that just wanders around outside it now, and I don't know who he is. Maybe there's going to be some dark story where something bad happened to Grandma, and that gentleman is going to be the main antagonist. And then when I unlock the combat shotgun, I've got to take him down at the end to win Suski's heart. Grandma surely can't be dead. What I actually think might happen is that the old lady in the old folks home might get an upgrade to have Grandma's voice and face. But I hope not, because Grandma being reduced, unless you go and get her stuff while she's in there in the future, maybe. Like she calls asking for, I don't know, what would she call for, because they just give her all her food and stuff, don't they? But the guy ends up being a cannibal, yeah. Yeah, he's eating my grandma. Oh no, my grandma's been eaten by a cannibal in my rally simulator mechanic game. Such a tired trope at this point. Speaking of which, Martin, if you ever get killed by a member of the undead horde faction race, they can literally eat you after they've killed you. Which is always nice. Actually, what Mina did to Trim the other day was worse than being... Yeah. Actually, it's better to be eaten. Right, because it's daylight, I'm going to finally check if there's a mailbox for this place. There isn't. We'll be eating that juicy ass. I'm adding juicy to the list of words that make me uncomfortable. Like, I don't mind a lot of the ones on everybody's lists, but... Even in like a fruit context, it's disturbing. When you turn into a cannibal, there'll be a blue key card that you need to never exist. We'll have an emotional death scene at the end where Grandma dies in our arms and we're all sad, and then she just appears later on and gives me a fish for no reason. Juicy's weird unless it's fruit, but even then you don't want to say juicy about fruit, right? You're just in a world where you're inviting sex puns. Shaggydan, good morning. He needs to add Grandma as a wandering NPC, but she constantly wanders into the road town unexpectedly, so you have to worry about hitting her. Oh yeah, and the gate, that's just the bad ending. Grandma's a wandering NPC because she's gone a bit doolally, bless her. And if you accidentally hit her, it just rolls the credits. When the bad ending plays. Oh, that would be fun. You should do that. How good would that be? Bear would have ended his playthrough pretty quickly in that last... So much. Stop. Fucking loud songs on. Everything went wrong in a short time span there. Have I actually beached the sorbet? Okay, it's rolling down on its own. My back wheels had touching the floor. Right, well, I'll take this time, while gravity gets me out of the situation, to turn the fucking loud song off. Chaz, I'm sorry you were dancing, but it's too loud for my poor sensitive Yorkshire ears. Wait, this car's front-wheel drive. Why was I worried about my back wheels not touching? Was I neutral that whole time? I might have been. Wait, what was that? Oh! Remember that time I crashed here? And smashed the side of the car up? Apparently I dropped my brake fluid. Do free brake fluid. Nice. Back on the road. That's what this game needs. And the first game needs. It needs endings that aren't death related. Not, obviously there's the story ending. But like, if you accidentally kill Grandma or whatever, like, and it just says, and then Jitten went to prison. On the newspaper instead of the death thing. Train? Oh, we're safe. I know this isn't the most scintillating job, but it pays the rent. Streaming at me. I think logs now exist, not logs, leaflets exist in this game just as a way to keep the rent covered. It's just a little todger you have to eat while you're playing, just to make sure you've got the basics covered. Stay on the road, you daft pillar. Hello? Radio man? We're not having another song? Oh, there is one playing, it's just very quiet. Can I... If I get this in, am I allowed to turn the stream off and go to bed? Actually, that wasn't that far off. God, how good would it be to get good at that so you don't even have to get out, you just hit your shots from a distance. Good, not many more now. We're actually going to do a red trip on the South Road. Salty, all I can see now when I look at this tattoo is McDonald's chips. This guy could call for shit as well. I need everyone to call for shit. Because after we've got this radiator and flywheel installed, the game now is just working to pay off, not to pay off, to buy all of the possible upgrades, like the suspension. You watch when I'm installing the new suspension. The front upper right control arm will fall off. And I'll have to go through the classified magazine to find another one. I'm convinced that's what it is, a fried taco. I can see it actually. No, it's a super cool prison tattoo, thank you. Why's the radio keep going off? Again, it's on, it's just really quiet. I think this is the ambient section of the radio for the evening. Sounds like trailer music for GTA Vice City. Given there's already 2 songs from Vice City on this, it matches nicely. You imagine losing the control arm. No. Imagine dying. Losing everything. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to go to the house, aren't I? Well, at least cousin's not a problem, that's fine. What if the house is just mysteriously not burnt down anymore? But I think he's added a little bit of spin. Look at... I've got a plan here. Do that again, I actually want to see that. Give it some revs, cousin. Yeah, get the snow kicked up. Go on, full revs forward. Yeah, well done. Fucking creep. I like his purple pants. Right, what I'm going to do here, cousin, is I'm going to help you out, but I don't want you going the way I'm going. So I'm going to knock you that way, and then if you fuck off in that direction... You're so drunk he's not even realised he's free. Go in that direction. You're free!
Kyllä yksi kyrvä syylä.
Well, just can't help some people. Fucking cat's good afternoon. Don't humour him. Don't encourage him, I should say. You buffed a vendor? Wait, buffing vendors puts your PvP on? You're gonna have to go away from Sentinel Hill Mine. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that an update will pop the house back up or something. But then it's probably just a yes/no value, right? In some file somewhere. So there might be a fix for it if it happens. If the editor for this works anything like the editor for the previous game, it's just a case of going to like house fire state or something and clicking 0 instead of 1. Or 1 instead of 0 in this case. I didn't know that, man. Honestly though, once you get out of Westfall, you don't have to worry about this PvP flag system at all. Because it's always on. I wonder what happens if I don't pay the bills of this. I've been home in a while, have we? Well, I thought the lights were on for a second, then it's Uncle's old house. Yeah, it's dark and damaged over there. I guess I'll go check though, because there has been an update. Anything good in here? Just old electric and phone bills. I ain't paying them. No chance. Well, it is burnt down, isn't it? Yes, good. Okay, don't have to worry. Oh, look at this place. We've been so happy here in the past. What I might actually do is go and grab the barrel. I don't know if there's a use case for it, but why not? Horde can't run from the Wizard's wrath. True. What did Chaz write earlier in Discord that made me laugh when I was posting the stream link? Oh yeah, when Martin was fighting the Dust Devil, he said it's the Risen versus the Sand Blizzard. For a green, Chaz, that was pretty good. Lovely. Right, what's next? Keep going, I suppose. Then we'll go get Boyo's shit sucked. Got my barrel now. Always got to make it a race thing. Oh, I see. I forgot about all that. Do people still call people like that? When Razor's back, we'll practice. Handbrake's on. Whoa, steady. That was done. Oh, we used to do this thing when we were driving. We were idiot fucking teenagers. When it'd be at night on a country road, there'd be a car going the other way. When they were shining their lights on you and you were shining your lights on them, what we'd do is we'd get to about 20 metres away. And then we'd put our faces in the window and pull big stupid faces and turn our lights off briefly. So all they saw was suddenly a car's lights go off and their lights lit up our windscreen, and there's just two fucking idiots pulling a big daft face in the window for a split second. In my mind it worked perfectly, but it probably didn't, and was dangerous as dicks. That's what this game's all about, though, isn't it? It's about that period where you don't realise how much of a moron you are. And you just got to hope you can survive it and come out the other side. Not listening to talk radio. Has he actually... He's just moved up a little bit and got stuck again. You know what? Bollocks to him. You can stay there, cousin. I've got work to do today. And you're not involved in my plans one bit. Okay, so... 2 more mailboxes and I can go home. And with a bit of luck, it's not too late to go and do that shit suck. I wouldn't mind the phone ringing again, though, I must admit. Then again, we can go... because the rally's not on, we can go and start putting the bits on the car. Here's the thing Topless needs to add. Horns for vehicles. As it stands, the taxi's got one and the shit truck's got one, and I think that's it. Which is a depressingly low amount of vehicles. Right, I'm going to be careful here because I think that cannibal's walking around Grandma's house. It's too dark to tell. Here's a question. Do people that are afraid of the dark, are they afraid of the dark in video games as well? Do I have a drink? I'm going to dare this. I'm going to be brave. He's not here, is he? Grandma's lights on. You're afraid of video games? Why, as you can see, games like this are really good for your health and your sanity. Don't think he's here. This is where I just hear that familiar axe sound. And the death music plays. Sothan's Revenge. The grandma thing, you used to have to come here and help Grandma with fish or with milk and sugar and sausages. It was annoying shit. But it's little character stuff like that I miss the most. Right, lovely. Let's continue. Ooh. That's just reminded me of something that I learnt about my summer car after I'd finished and wrapped it up and we'd had the debriefs and stuff. I used to do a lot of lurking in Flatulent Gonad's stream, as you, quite a few of you I'm sure are familiar with him. Do you know what he did? What he was doing that I didn't know existed and it didn't pop up in the debriefs. If you get the fire barrel, and he was using the parcel shelf, you know, the wooden that you put the speakers in behind the back seats above the boot. He put it over it and he was cooking on it. Fish, sausages, boiling the kettle on it. I had no idea that was possible. And I watched him do it. I forgot about that. It was like you didn't need charcoal. I'm sure all the felt and the plastic and the chipboard and stuff survived really well in the parcel shelf, but how good is that? You could have a little free barbecue that didn't need fuel. I have to utilise that, but I can't think of a way I'd need to. Although, that would stop me from having to potentially burn the apartment down. And if I had been doing that, I would still have the house. What's the cheese level of me doing that, given that I didn't realise it existed in the game myself and watched a streamer do it to learn it? Do you know, I'd forgotten all about that, despite looking at the fire barrel this whole time. I love this bit of music so much, it hurts my soul. Take me back. Do anything. Right, first hour used well. We've got a phone call. Oh, every fucking time. I might have to put I might have to like build something out of old beer crates or something on that corner to remind me on the rare times I come down here to watch out for Strawberry Hill. There was an instance in the first playthrough in like the 2019 early runs of this game that we did, where Sothan distracted me and on that hill, and I died by flying over it in the van and smashing into that tree on the left. It was one of Sothan's many crashed the bus moments, including one which is coming up in this upcoming best.
Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the Lumpy family has moved into the valley. What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all in the precise gear shifting and not dying. That is, once again, not dying.
I dislike the timing there. Yeah, in the upcoming best of, there may be another. If you just pay attention, you can just hear where I'm busy talking to Sothan when I take a certain kettle off an oven. And at a key moment, forget to turn the fucking thing off. The usual culprit. Lovely. What time is it then? I've got a clock on there, haven't I? Okay, it's 5:30. I mean, you say that, Martin, but if you was to watch the footage back, you'd just hear me being like, "Oh, is that true, Sothan?" As I'm reading chat and taking the kettle off. No, I'm not going to point fingers. I'll leave that for you lot to do. He strikes again. Let's just say I am not going to agree with that statement because that's pretty accusatory, but the dots are making a line. You've heard of Slops' desert bus situation, right, mate? Exactly. Oh, Sothan talks quite a lot, and if ever I'm reading anything, it's usually Sothan's. I think he does like long messages on purpose, I think, to like catch streamers out. Look at Mina. Hang on. Shouldn't really park here, but Mina, do you need a lift home? I don't think he's coming back. You're on your own, I think. Do you want me to call you a taxi? Oh, yeah, there is no taxis. Where is it you're looking to get to? Where's Gwynbladers? Where's Bear? He could be anywhere at this point. Surprised he's not squashed on the road. I mean, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to go home and maybe don't dress in a sundress in -35. Not to interfere in your business, etc., but it would be for the best. Right, before I get rear-ended. Leaflets are done, let's go home. Should I have changed down a gear for that hill? Probably. I'm not seeing anything new from whatever this up. Oh god. Huzzah! He's doing well, not in the bush just now. Although I can hear Pat around here somewhere. There he is. Lovely. They need to stop somewhere important regularly. So you can, like, get to look at them and get to know them like we did with Dandia and Santa in the first game. I know Azar and Radway were in the first game, but... I'm sure he's planning on doing... I think he was live earlier as well, wasn't he? Topless Gun. Didn't dare click it, but he was doing his usual thing. What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do something very intelligent, as I always do. I haven't always done this. Now the leaflets are 100% done, I'm going to throw the rest of them in the dump. So I know for a fact that that leaflet stack that's hanging around the house or in the back of the car is not still to do. There we go. I don't think that actually officially went in there, but it's close enough. Lovely. Let's go get a coffee. We'll hang around for a minute as well and see if we can get a phone call. Then we'll go shit sucking. And then I've done my jobs. Before 6. Would you stay out in -25 weather in the pitch black to get your shit sucked? Don't mean in like a... George, you know what I mean? It's quiet, it's so thin. Just here for a coffee. Lovely. So that being, I'll take minimum pay. You know what? It's not been as big of a letdown lately. One, 2, 3. I'm now entering a phase of the Sothan tactic where I will not be cheesing Sothan. Because it's been a few updates now and it's not been fixed. Which makes me think it might not be a common thing and I might just have my saves too old or something, I don't know. But there is an exploit where I can get not full price, but I can get him to take an unlimited amount without asking me to drink with him, but it just feels a bit bad. Sothan, how are we? There you go, how's that? Oops. Sorry, Sothan. Hang on. There you go. Is that any good? You say you'll pay good, it better not just be 60. That's pitifully low, but I've got plenty of kill you and you've got plenty of money, so let's sort this out. You're not having any more. 50 marks for a bottle of Keelio. Once upon a time, this used to pay for your entire life in this game. Lovely. Right. Shit suck. This is productive. New Keelio batch sorted. Full round of leaflets done. Work coming in. Lovely. I don't know what we're going to do on the Sunday. Electric bill. Brilliant. Phone bill. There you go, Sothan's just paid for our phone bill. Even though he paid cheap, he covered the phone bill. Right, 3997. God, I wouldn't mind having 39 grand. Right, are you empty? It's very empty, isn't it? Yeah, because of the whole bugged poo pipe debacle that we had going on there for a second. Is it that cold in this thing? Yeah, it is. Right, hand throttle out. Ignition on. I'm going to stand outside where it's a bit warmer, I think. They always say it's colder in a car than it is outside, don't they? In this kind of weather. You get shelter, but you don't get, like, fluctuating air temperatures. So when it starts warming up outside, it doesn't warm up inside. Sorry, Kitten. I think the trick to being able to cope with the beeping from the air pressure is to turn on an even louder and more continuously annoying noise. I said the way to get over one annoying noise is to, you know. Actually, this isn't a bad strategy because look, it's almost done. Turns a job that used to take minutes into seconds. Smashing. Good afternoon. Right, let's have some lights on. That one, and we'll have the interior light on. That's alright, kitten. I can't hear you. You're gonna have to start writing in. Oh my god, huzzah! Actually, that was pretty cool. Fucking, they drive around with Radware's arm out of the window at all times. Imagine the frostbite on his fingers. Not like her from Eurovision. Hey, I was saying this earlier. With the new plan for the World Cup, where those with marbles points get the big dog teams and those without roll off for all the shitters. Not shitters. I don't like that word. Stinkers. That's the best word. There might be a world where Stubbler gets his own country. Of one of the stinkers. Because technically, I have no marbles points. What do you reckon? But then, my greatest fear, if I go and win points, it would be me. That thing of Obama putting a medal on himself, it'd pretty much be that. There we go. Right, hydraulic pump. On. Hand throttle. On. Alright, pal. Oh, actually. Let's jump back in and turn the rear working lights on. Yeah, alright, mate. Sorry I'm late. I was off delivering leaflets. That dickhead cousin of mine got in the way. Right, get in there. Lovely. Delicious. Temperature, like, no, it's not too bad. I'll stand over here a bit. Away from the roar of the engine. Stand on this corner, lovely. What a view. Let's check. Fine evening, mate. That should be me. I should be the one driving about getting... Hey, I wonder if you can race them like you can race Santa and Thandi in the first game. If I get the car up and running and going like... No, because they never park up, do they? Maybe instead of getting Santa chopped so you can rescue Suski, we get a Zar chopped so we can rescue Radware. And he can be our new... We can get Radware pregnant. I imagine how jealous Augur's going to be if I get Radware pregnant before he does. Thank you. It's August fantasy. Loud song, calm down. Cheers, mate, thank you. For those of you that might not be terribly au fait with the Doomhaus and all the people in it, that may have sounded weird, but let me assure you, it was. Your assertions were correct. Lovely, job well done. I'm getting a bit worried that I broke that poo pipe. The one over near Alcarion's. Kind of like so loud. One of the few poo jobs that you can actually get to quite easily. That's accessible. I might have broken it by... I pumped half of it and then ran out of room in the shit truck. And obviously he didn't pay me for a job done because I didn't finish it. So I emptied the shit truck, came back and he'd gone. So I don't know if I'm just waiting for it to fill back up again or if it's broken. So many buttons. For any of you who've ever driven like HGV stuff, you will know that this is terribly accurate. You can't do anything without pressing 78 different buttons just to change the friggin' radio station. Lovely. What time is it? Alright, 12 minutes to the midstream break. I could do a little bit of sitting around at the house, just a smidge. Can't give Sothan any more Q because even though I could, technically, he wouldn't be accepting it right now. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to elder it, as Martin would say. Hey, one thing we can do while we're in. I'll wait for the phone. Let's have a look what we're ordering next. Right, what do we want? I don't want any of this bodywork. That looks ugly as sin. All of this, like this car that we've got at the moment, I can't imagine a car that would look worse with all the bodywork. New wheels. Press 1 to make a stupid decision and get some shiny gold 14-inch wheels. No. You can elder Sothan. Thought that'd be you can elder him. Tie your shoelaces together. Ah, no, Chaz. What does gold and orange match? I mean, we all like it when an orange wins marbles and they're gold, but does gold and orange? That feels like it'd probably clash more than match. Plus, as good as these look, I do have a soft spot in my heart for the old rally tyres. It'd be a waste of money though when I'm trying to get stuff that improves performance. Speaking of performance stuff, see the suspension I do need, but it's like engine components I'm looking for. Look at that fucking thing. What is that again? I think my assumption is, because that looks like a gas cap, it might be a... What do you call them? There's a name for them, isn't they? There's a sweaty rally word for them. They're like a summit. But it's basically a spare fuel tank that you put in the back. Racing exhaust. Oh, it's all in 3 pieces now, isn't it? See, I don't know if I'm going to need a racing exhaust. But then I'd need racing headers. Well, there we go. But I don't know why there's 3 different types of headers and they all look massively different. I mean, they're all going to be mounted on the same side of the engine, right? These are just cosmetic, aren't they? Is that extender... Do you buy that if you buy these and not that? Because that looks like it already has that piece attached to it, right? Is that what that I'm looking at there, maybe? Possibly. So what would that be? It's not carbon fibre, is it? There's like a chrome one and then a matte one. I don't know what the difference is, but clearly there is one somewhere. I might buy one of these. Let's have the black one. Because that looks identical, right? Just a different colour. Yeah. Alright, we'll have those headers. And then that's it. I suppose I go for the exhaust system, right? Breath lung. Don't exhaust your exhaust. Alright, let's order all of these three. So we've got basically a new exhaust system on order now. Might go post this before going to bed. So the sooner we post it, the sooner it arrives. Forgive me, I'm going back in the sorbet. Did he just miss when there was a post office in town? Why has he given up the post office? You can have a post office at the pub. Give me this. Tell you what, we'll have to go buy some... Just somebody write sausages for me. Just to remind me for when I get to the shop, because I'm a fucker at the moment for going into PSK and forgetting the one thing I need. Thank you, Cutie.
To finish Frenzy, the hottest rating on the side of Betty Outavie. Folks, have you heard about Jothan's latest exploit? Tried to jump the Resco over the railroad tracks. Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers. Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
He talks on that radio show like filling your radiator full of beer instead of coolant is a bad thing. In the first game, all we drank was beer, and all we ever put in the coolant was piss. I don't think Radio Man knows how this simple math works. Thank you, Chaz. Both very helpful. Mina's still trapped here, by the way. Which is causing a problem for traffic, because I can't see whether the road's clear. I have to risk it. God, his ass coming. Get off the road before he gets to us. I hope. You alright, Bear? Surprisingly quiet, given he's been walking around all day. I was expecting a... Wait, I wonder if the voice lines that have been removed from Martin's character have been removed from Bear as well. So we won't get Martin being an absolute pillock, but we also won't get Bear giving it some... Sad day. Holy shit, thank God that was just poking out of the ice slightly. Minor emergency averted. Right, sausages. I've got a plan. I'm going to try some new Finland science. Buy sausages, buy sausages. Well, how many cigs have we got? 18. Get rid of that one. Just light a cigarette, throw it on the floor of the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of sausages. Salty, hello. You know what? I've not bought one in a while. Let's buy a classified magazine as well. Just for old time's sake, see if that was changed. Thank you. What if this whole time the classified magazines change so you can just... It's just a list of parts and you can just pick what you want, and I could have had a control arm without loot boxes. How good would that have been? Dougie, good morning. You just arrived in time to see me do some rural science. Some Finland science. And I forgot to check the bank balance again, but I'm sure it's fine. I barely spent anything, have I? Just worried about my unemployment is all. Right, we clear. Clear. Don't hit bear. No, wait, I don't have a parcel shelf, do I? Oh, this was hinging on me having a parcel shelf, but I don't have one. Maybe we can think of something else. Have I got something long and wooden? Wait. I'm just borrowing this, yeah? What, you can't pick up the bike racks anymore? Oh. Now I'm freezing to death. What can I use? There might be something. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll use. We'll use my new gaming chairs. I want to test if this scientific experiment works in this game. And we'll go get the parcel shelf from the house next time we do leaflets. And then I will never, if this works, I will never have to worry about burning the apartment down ever again. Oh shit, I swore instead of changing gear. There we go. A sandbag might work? I don't know. This is something that, when I'd finished My Summer Car, I went and watched another My Summer Car streamer, and he was doing this. And up until this moment right now, I'd forgotten it exists. So I'd like to see if it... Oh, the axe could work. What's that? Maybe a sandbag will work here, I don't know. So this is the plan. What do I have in the house? Unless I can order... Yeah, because I bought a classified... Let's order a parcel shelf from the classified magazine. That would be dumb and unnecessary. Right, put this here. Do I have anything long in here? Okay. It's a brand new radiator. Maybe there's something in here that I didn't... No, just the chairs. That's fine. Hang on. Let me go grab me... shopping. So this is the plan. Thank you, kid. Right, you lot go in here. Don't need these, but I need one packet. Because, after burning the house down, in case you need a recap, Chaz, I've got all the information. It would be better if I didn't have to use this, but I'm going to use it just for the experiment. Right? This is my fucking brand new racing radiator, right? Knowledge this is foolish. But we start the fire.
Mitä helvettiä?
Oops. Okay, it works. No, I saved! Fucking hell! You could see where my brain was going then, couldn't you? Oh, I was going to formulate the thumbnail of all fucking thumbnails. Piss. The apartment burns down, yeah. How dumb would it be if I lost everything in this game because I was trying to make a thumbnail of poo in a toilet? Alright, I suppose it's midstream break time. Give me a second. I'll get back into game. If the apartment... I'm going to give up. Right, ads are coming in about 40 seconds, so we'll get back in. And we'll try that again, but with the kettle this time. Maybe I'll set it up beforehand, actually. Yeah, let's set it up beforehand. And then you lot can listen out for the kettle boiling. Still got that garage pit covers mod, haven't I? Might as well turn the fucking thing off now. My one mod. Alright, the setup still works. I think we've proven that this is going to work, though. It's nearly midnight. It's not the worst thing in the world. Right. I drunk a lot of coffee earlier in the stream. Let's just tip the remainder out. Remains. Topless, can we please have it so you can fit the fucking kettle under the tap? In remainders. Aren't remainders them people that Martin hated on Facebook? Didn't know this was a Brexit convo. Got him. Right, put that there. Again, this is something I watched a streamer do after I'd completely completed the first game, so I'm not going to take credit for this, but I've not seen it done in this version. So, if that kettle starts whistling, it was a success. I'm going to leave it with you. If the apartment burns down, well, I'm just going to go quickly grab a drink. Just shout.
Spam. Vittu.
Thanks, mate. Did it boil? Did anybody hear if it boiled? I'm assuming not, since nobody's mentioned it, right? Okay, we're going to go back, just do this test. Didn't boil. Used up all Martin's breath. Yeah, he has to go sit down for a bit. Martin, Azar, thank you for the bits. Welcome back, everybody. Go. Boil you bitch. It definitely burnt the sausages, so it worked. So it does heat stuff. Azar says Ginger Beer 6-4. Welcome to the stream. Says Twisted Fruit. Martin says Professor Peppy. Putin says Sexy Max. So Satan says Diet Coke. Called someone Satan that wasn't Satan, then called Satan Sofa. Nice, nice, nice. No, keep boiling. Just can't get the streamers these days. I know. Don't even recognise your name. That's some bullshit, that. Fucking works, though. The ex-cola stuff. Alright. The answer is... Oh, that's a fucking finesse. Sothan caught sleeping. Lovely. That's directly Sothan's fault. That's the nicest of all the shit I drink. Don't tell Mina and Chrisman about me turning my back on ginger beer. Lovely, right, boiled. Has that got proper... That's actually got proper fucking reflections of it. Hasn't it? God, the effort. Sub to the Southern. True. And your Rash looked at in about 40 minutes, did the consultation, and they were like, get in here now. What, so the nurse that saw you for whatever didn't flag that out? Didn't flag that when you were in for other stuff? Right, got that. That needs to go in the bin, that's fine. Is this any different? Why is it black and white? Is it meant to be black and white? What's all this? It is different. Hey, what's this? Something's new. I guess it's more likely to be black and white than it is to be in colour. Anything different? So there's still the random boxes. Right, I need a parcel shelf. I can't remember what they're called. Are they called parcel shelves? And then what's this page? Is it just more? What's this? Reassure. Is this just an bear? Is that just an advert? Or is this like a separate section? It's just got 2 pages now, which is interesting. I mean, this would make it so you've got more chance of getting the parts you need because there's more for sale, right? Boot with boost. Why promote? You like this short real. I can't remember what it's called. I mean, I could just use a bootleg, couldn't I? I wouldn't mind a proper thing. There is one in the house if I really needed one. Parcel shop. New shop, bootleg, inspection panel, alternate. Okay, I don't think that's any of that. I think that's an advert. Well, that's interesting. There's 2 pages now in the classified magazine. What good that is. Didn't have to do the ECG this morning because it's got a 7-day one on. The damn needle they used to take the blood though was ridiculous. She was like the consul. So she did. What I'm saying is when you went in for something else, did the person that saw the rash when you was going in for whatever the other thing you were going in for not see it and be like, holy shit? Or is it not replaced to say it? If it sounds like that much of an emergency. Weird. I guess you need to know what you're looking at, right? And if that's what she was trained in, then she maybe just didn't know it. Yeah, maybe didn't realise. You can't know everything in these fields, right? Okay, so let's sleep until I have to turn the oven off. Haven't I? Let me just consider. Not contagious, but set up an appointment. Oh, right. Maybe because it's been a couple of days and it's not gone anywhere. Have you done the old tumbler trick? It's usually the first thing we get suggested to do. You got a rash. Right, 8, let's sleep. Could have told the doctor though, since she asked if we need to do the ECG. And it's been a few weeks. Yeah, maybe that's it then. Maybe if it's been going on for X amount of time, they've decided it might be time to look at it further. Ah, what a beautiful morning for a burnt sausage in the toilet. Ah, friggin' macaroni boxes have just spoilt this second.
Ei saatana.
And I'm going to have to take these out to the bin separately, aren't I? Well, it's Sunday. It's time to go and take these new gubs to the car and get them attached. I was hoping to have a couple of new jobs and stuff come in, but apparently not. Yeah, there was a sort of minor meningitis outbreak in the 90s. And we were told to use a glass, like a whiskey glass or a drinking glass, and roll it on the rash. And if it went away, it was fine. But if it didn't, then you could still see it. You could still see the rash through the glass with pressure applied. It was likely it could be meningitis. So that was like the triage response. The triage idea, yeah. People weren't coming in with just everyday rashes. Tighten the skin and it goes away, yeah. Similar concept, I guess. I better get the sorbet wound up, hadn't I? Because some fucking idiot, accidentally saved while trying to play with pseudo poo. It's not like medicine. Did I really not? Did I not plug it in when I got packed up? Idiot. I just got to have answer. Alright, sorbet. Martin said wrecked and he's laughing at me as if it's some ultimate chop. So how about, sorbet, just to shut Martin up? You start now. He even wrote you were saying in the chat. Oh. Oh. Lovely. No, stay and keep sassing. Give me your best shot. Beautiful. Right. Let's go check the mail while that's warming up. Jump in front of the hard guy. He respects you even less than we do. Most people play Sudoku while taking a poo, not you. You commit seppuku while playing with a fake one. Imagine if you sat down in real life and went for a shit and it just said, progress saved. Right, well, while the sorbet is warming up, I guess I should put all this stuff in it, shouldn't I? The new radiator. Ooh. Stinks of sausage for some reason. Right, you go in there. So roll around. Don't want it to get stuck under me pedals. Yeah, the windows are defrosting. Good old sorbet. This helped me defeat Martin's sass. Did I have the those up? You know what else I want to do? I'm going to actually make use of some of these chips as well. So every time I go and work at Alkiri... Oh, I've just thought. We might have won the lottery. Did I buy a lottery ticket? Did it fallen under or something? I had a lottery ticket as well, didn't I? Shit! Did I forget to do the lottery? We can, however, check the scores. What was it again? Was it 3-0? No. 301's the lottery. Was it 244, Bear said? $240? Yeah, there we go, there's the results. Right. So, first one we said was a draw. Incorrect. Second one we said was a... Is he going to make me do this? Put it there then. So we said the first game would be a draw, and that was wrong. We said the second game would be a home win, that's correct. The third game would be a away win. That was incorrect. And then we said home win. Incorrect. No, wait, there's 6, isn't there? No! Wait. No, wait. The first game we said would be a draw. It wasn't. The second game we said would be a home win, and it was. The third game we said would be an away win. That's wrong. Fourth game, away win. That was correct. Oh, we only got 2 then, because the last 2 were home wins. Fuck. And goodbye. Got beat again as always. Bollocks. More wasted time. Oh well. What did I put 100 marks on that? It's another 100 marks thrown in the toilet. Good work, Jitten. You mean you don't get kicked out to a loading screen every time you poo? I might have some bad news for you then, NPC. Ah, fuck, am I not the main character? After all this time strutting about as if I was. Speaking of which, Big Studler, for the very first time, might be getting a country in the World Cup. John Malkovich is the main character. I wonder what it's like to be him. Yeah, because I'm... Oh, I already have some juice. Because I'm offering an olive branch to the people that have 0 points this year. Because we've got enough countries to accommodate them. Puts in the back. I'm going to give myself a country, but it's going to be one of the stinkers. Because you have to have marble wins to get the good teams, but I don't have any marble wins. Can you believe I've been there for every single marbles in this channel's entire history and I've never once won. That's miserable. That's as bad as Serbia was in marbles on Friday. Do not understand why the solver is not warming up. Maybe because I just plugged it in. If Henry of Scarlett isn't there just going about his day-to-day business. God, we've got that to play, aren't we, coming up to at some point? KCD 2 and The Long Dark and State of Decay 3's on its way, Subnautica 2's come out. Shit. Why's the car not moving forward? Oh, the choke's out. Stalled him. So I hear as yeah, people are happy with it, right? Looking forward to eventually getting to play it. Yeah, a few years though, won't it, I think, to a 1.0. Right, is there anything I need to do? Could go buy a lottery ticket and stuff, but we've got all week now. Got a great intro scene / tune. What is it? Go on, explain yourself. I haven't had the KCD music in a while. I like that game. You know, the 3 best streams I think I had in that game. Well, no, the 3 best were obviously the monastery ones, but I remember I was in prison in my summer car and I had to play it midweek. So I played 3 KCD streams. For some reason, really enjoyed that week. Nice break. That was was it 24 days in prison that I got? What was that for in the end? Why did I end up in prison for that long? Oh, it was a speeding ticket, wasn't it? In the Ferndale, I think. So deep into my earnings journey. You're going to quit the game until we harangued you about learning the car. I was, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't quite feeling it. Well, this is proof, right? How many games have all of us picked up in whatever form, Steam sales and stuff. Played the first like hour and a half and thought, nah, this isn't for me. Then refunded it, or just let it rot in your Steam library, or have gone around saying it's shit for years. When just digging in and trying to meet the game halfway unlocks an experience you'll remember forever. It's one of the tavern tunes from the game. The video is a fun. I had a feeling it would be some fan-made thing, Martin. In my mind, I thought, what is this? Is something funny Martin's seen, some version of it or some whatever. That's why I asked you to explain yourself, Martin. You're right though. It is one of the tavern themes that I picked for the first game. Nearly quit Hollow Knight after dying a lot early on. Kept at it, and it became one of your favourite games of all time. Yeah. And it like. You could say, oh, it's on a game to sell itself in the first few hours. You can't blame people for it. And that there is some truth in that. But it's a good thing for you to get the most value out of a purchase, right? Even if the purchase was pennies. It's a really, really, yeah. Like, I'd never cast any final judgment on anything unless I've, like, seen it to the end. Not because I think it's some moral... I think I'm good for morally for doing it, but it just doesn't feel like... It feels like whatever your opinion is going to be relatively incomplete. Yeah, I was only kidding, Martin. Yeah, send it over. I was just being judgy. Stubler would never. Said it a lot. Mass Effect is the example for me, where I could tell there was a game there that I would enjoy, but I just bounced off it and bounced off it and bounced off it and bounced off it over and over. I must have had like 4 really, really heavy attempts to get into Mass Effect. I just couldn't see what the fuss was about. But the 5th one, it just clicked, and I don't think there's a story franchise I've enjoyed that much before or since. Right then. I'm going to put the... Wait, I'm not going to be able to get warm, am I? I'm going to keep getting cold and have to come back. We'll think of something. What are you the old cab? Part of me wants to throw this away. But I think I might need it for the inspection, so I'm just going to do a bit of cheese in there. Throw that over there, lovely. Can I get one by just sticking my head in here? No, that would be a bit silly. Beautiful music. This is where I realise I've left the socket set inside and I can't do anything because I thought it was in the car. Driven all the way over here because I thought the socket set was in the car, but it's locked in there and dickhead's not open for another... Wait. Oh, sometimes being me is amazing. I've cheesed it a little bit, just a smidge. Trouble is, I'm not going to be able to put the flywheel on here, though, because I need the car in there to jack it up, don't I, to get under it to put the flywheel on. Piss. Okay, let's take the radiator off, though. I might end up having to do the hoses as well. Right, what size are you? 8s? 7s, maybe? There were 10s in the first game. You're not 6s, almost certain.
Voi vittujen kevää.
10. Okay, there's 10s in the second. That's rarer than you'd think. I'm a little bit concerned that I have to do the hoses too. Shit. Fine, we'll do the hoses too. I think I'm undoing this. It's hard to tell though, because you just like tighten these there. I still can't take the radio off, can't take the hose off. Is that going to pop off now? Yes. Take the lower hose off. You connect there and there.
V to Satana.
Saatana. Painu helvettiin.
Schmitz, welcome to the stream, and thank you for 15 months of subs. I was really hoping for a...
Haista paska.
No wait, let's see if I can get the pair of them. I need one of these.
Painu helvettiin.
No.
Haista paska.
No.
Painu helvettiin.
No.
Painu helvettiin.
No.
Vitun dorka.
No.
Me vittu. Voi vittujen kevää.
Oh, nearly.
Joo, ei jaksa kattoo sun naamaa. Me vittu. Saatana.
Brilliant. Schmitz, thank you for 15 months. I appreciate the sub and welcome to the stream. Auntie, welcome to the stream as well. How are we both? Look at my new radiator going in. So it's going to need to go in this way. Did you know RPM stands for rallies per minute? Beautiful. What, are you working today? Is it your first day? Or this week? I mean, does this week mean you're working another day? Oh, it's going to be your second day. What was the first day like? Saturday afternoons, yeah. Let's be honest, all we do, all any of us do on evenings is just sit about with our fingers up our bums, right? And late nights. Schmitz, hi. Your induction. Martin, I'm going to choose something shortly, so don't look. Is it something you can see yourself doing long term? Where's that again? I saw that for a second. There. No? I saw it for a second. What's changed? I have to actually line the fucker up. There we go. Put to sleep in. I'm going to contradict myself. Mornings are the best though. Well, tomorrow I don't really have an opinion because all I did for 2 days was sit on your ass and listen. Martin, good work. Level 14. Time for some new spells. Right, so the flywheel goes between the gearbox and the engine block. It's in there somewhere among the clutch assembly. But I can't get to it yet. I just realised, and I should have thought this before I set off. I can't get to the end to the clutch. Because the clutch is between that. And if I were to try and take it off now, I'd probably prefer to be under the car to do this part. Well, we've got the radiator installed at least. It already looks better in this engine compartment. But I've got some coolant in the saw bit. Actually, I'm not going to use the coolant in the saw bit because I've got loads of it in here. Martin, look away. There we go. Fill him up. Money's good, so I'll make it work in the long term because I don't really have much other choice. Yeah, live within your means and stack it up. Right, after we've done this, I might go get the parcel shelf from the house, and then we're kind of we're at the mercy of phone calls, really. Shit, I didn't have to check if that filled up before it. No, it didn't. Fucking shit thing. Nice. I thought I could hear something like an avalanche from the zero. Oh, it's the sorbet running, isn't it? I remember now. I'll leave that one in there, but the empty I need to bin when I get home because you can't bin stuff here for some reason. You can only bin engine components, hence this being here. Look. Back from my drinking days, don't judge me. Anything else in there we don't need? No. Oh, I really want to put this flywheel on. Don't look. It's fine. Suppose I could give it a proper fluids top up and everything while we're here. And then if I can get this, the new flywheel put in the week, that's all I need to do. I really wouldn't mind getting the bodywork fixed, but I know it's pointless while I'm rallying. It's going to look so banged up. Again, I was saying this yesterday, I do think that in general the bodywork takes maybe a little bit too much damage in this. Like the cosmetic damage that the base... Look, wait, what's fucking leaking now? Have I not connected something properly? Still leaking coolant. I had this problem yesterday. Still leaking coolant. Still leaking? What fixed it yesterday? Didn't I accidentally undid something on the water pump, I think. One of these fucking things. What are they? 8s? 9s? 7s? Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Still leaking? What have I not put back together properly? Where are you leaking from? It's leaking from here. Okay, let me just check that the water pump's on proper before I start going back to the hoses. You're all in. Lark, welcome to the stream. Hello, Stubbler and chat. Problems with the car. I've just put my new radiator on, but for some reason it's leaking coolant. I think it might be me improper reattachment of the hose. Like I will. So sorry now. Ah, my back's killing. Right, here we go. Let's... It must be the hoses. Unless you have to buy new hoses for each. I can't see that because it wouldn't attach otherwise, would it? So the water pump's attached. Did that stop it then? No. The water pump's attached. The water pump pulley's attached properly. The radiator... Maybe the radiator itself's not properly attached. It's still dripping. How do you stop a persistent drip? Still dripping. I can't see it, but I'm going to assume it is. Go to the doctors. I was thinking / ignore Rizzard. Stop dripping! Or is that oil? That looks like coolant, doesn't it? It's not dripping from under the engine. If this isn't full, then it's coolant. Let's say it's not oil. Because it's dripping, and because it doesn't look like oil, and it's dripping from somewhere up here. And it started when I took the radiator off. Is the water pump gone, maybe? Because I put a new water pump in, didn't I? It's a brand new water pump. There's not some crack somewhere. It's dripping from here. It's as if this hose isn't put in properly. But the coolant level's not going down. I don't understand. Again, I'm going to assume that oil's fine. Oops. Big fat jitten crashing into the car. Probably fatter than last check because somebody burnt a house down with the scales in it. I was thinking of saving and coming back in, but that's not going to help me, is it? So if I untap the oil filter, then it would leak oil as well, right? No, that hasn't made it leak oil. So is that oil? See, that looks browner now. It looks like it's leaking both. Does the colour of the effluvia change? Not really. You know what happens when you assume? I assume. Tell you what would be a good way of testing whether this is coolant and without licking it. If I remove the radiator, and I'll be removing the coolant reservoir with it, and then it would stop dripping. But coolant doesn't travel through the hoses, right? Aren't the hoses for air? No. Because air comes in through the air filter, right? Not the wait. No, air comes in through the radiator. Fucking hell. Suddenly, I'm trying to overthink this. I'm doubting the most basic car knowledge. Right. Is it still dripping? No, that stops it dripping, look. So it must have been... Let me put this hose back in. So this hose is now reattached. And keep spinning it because it's hard to know when the hose has been properly put back in. Now does it drip? No. Is this... Surely these hoses can't break. God, I forgot how tough it was to put this frigging thing back in. There? There? Now are you dripping? No. So when I connect you, are you dripping? Dripping? No. So one more connector at the top. So this part is now like officially attached. Is it dripping? Unless it stopped dripping because I took the hose off and it completely drained the reservoir. So if I put some more in now, is it going to start dripping? So it is coolant. Do I have a broken piece? Why is coolant leaking? The water pump is brand new. Like, I've driven like a quarter of a mile with this water pump. It can't be broken. Oh, bollocks. What's going on here? So taking the hoses off drains the reservoir. Puts radiator on top of the fire. And then fits it to the... Hey, he's right. Martin just said, for those tabbed out, what if I've damaged it by putting it in the fire? And the game doesn't recognise that there's a radiator there at all. Because this is... Tell you what, alright. Before we panic, that would be so... If that's true, then Topless Gun can both piss off, and I respect him. No, I know he was kidding, mine, but there might be something to it. Putting it in the fire, I've been busy, so I'm missing some context. So, I tried to boil the kettle on the fire barrel. Something I'd seen Gonad do after the in the first game after I'd finished the playthrough. But he used the parcel shelf over the top of the fire barrel to put the kettle on. But I didn't have one, so I used what I had, and I used my as like a grill tray. I used my brand new racing radiator that cost me thousands of marks, and I might have damaged it. Okay, the lights have come on. That's good. Oh, I really hope that's not true. That would be stupid. So I need to undo... I don't think I need to take the hoses off, do I? I just need to detach the two that are attached to it. Or did I prove the opposite before? I can't remember. Been a long day, leave me alone. Yeah, no, I'm going to take the full thing off. But I don't like... Either the hose is broken, or, like Martin says, the radiator's broken. Both are brutal. Did I undo you? I remember. And... undo you. Radiator hose bottom. There we go. So removing the hose... Oh, that just drains the That just drains the coolant, doesn't it? So, next thing I'll try is we'll take the new radiator off. We'll put the old one back on. Then I need a 10. I'm gonna have to fill this fucking thing. This is what diagnosing in this game looks like these days. I purposely put myself in this situation to exercise my problem-solving brain, I promise. It's like brain training, but without a Nintendo console. Okay, tight. This might be the wrong order to put these on in, actually, because I haven't just reattached the base, have I? Game was great. But what, did they do brain training as a speedrun? How do you speedrun that? God, you learn to be a speedrunner of brain training for the Nintendo DS and accidentally become a super genius. That was a bit of genius PR. Not PR, but a bit of genius, like, market expanding idea to work. That was brilliant. The idea to expand into a new market by making brain training for the Nintendo DS was brilliant because everybody I know owned brain training back then. The DS were like north of 60 who were never going to buy Nintendo consoles anyway. It's genius. A few years ago, it was part of a tool-assisted showcase. What's your age? Draws the Mona Lisa. 6 years old. Wow. You draw whatever you like, and there are certain ways to change the input to whatever you want. Weird. I've never quite gelled with tool-assisted stuff. Right, are you leaking? See, this is like, I think the... So I didn't damage it by cooking on it. Either something's loose. Have I leant over and accidentally loosened something? But it would be the water pump that was loose, so I don't understand. The water pump pulley and the fan and everything is reattached properly. I'm actually concerned that it's... this lower hose is broken. I don't know if hoses can be broken, because they couldn't in the first game, but a lot more stuff seems to have durability in this based on what you can buy from Alcarions. I like tool-assisted runs where you can tell the creators are just showing off how absurd it is at points. Yes, yeah. But yeah, I've always... I mean, I don't really know a great deal about the speedrunning scene. I'm sure you and 6.4, etc. know more than I do, but... whenever it's not this one continuous run, I struggle a little bit to be impressed. And the tool-assisted is the ultimate version of it, right? Broken lower hose, it happens to 1 in 5 games. Been fiddling with it too much. Shit! I don't like that though. I don't like what that could mean. Right, gotta leave it for now though, because the sun's gone down. It's getting a bit dark. We'll head back. I might check the classified magazine when we get home. There's all this shite in the bin. Alright, let's head back.
Breaking news, Stubbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again. If only he put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Who's Stubbler anyway, Radio Man? Nobody's ever heard of him. And Martin and his slick Satsuma. A bit of a problem here, let me put the blower on. That's better already. Let's check the classified magazine and see if there's somewhere where I can get a lower hose. Bell on yet. Still don't know where Cousin is. Had a bit of a run-in with him earlier and he survived it, so did we, but I don't know where he is now after Sothan tricked me into saving. Oh, was it Kitten? I think it was Kitten, wasn't it? She's gone through her appointment now, so I can tell her. Yeah, I can say it, she can't hear it. Kitten basically bullshitted me into putting a burnt sausage in the toilet, and when I clicked it, it saved. I quit out, lost all my sausage. I don't know, my mind's kind of racing a little bit at the moment at the thought that the hoses and all that sort of stuff's got durability. Because in the previous game, anything other than the stuff you could replace from Alcarion, like most of like the sort of very basic engine components, couldn't break. So all the suspension couldn't break, all the like electrics couldn't break, all of the interior parts couldn't break, all of the bodywork could get dented but not like become useless. But in this suddenly, I'm not sure, because Alcarion sells all sorts of shit, and the classified magazine is there to replace anything that might break, so I'm kind of worried that everything can break. Turning this into the ultimate car simulator instead of whatever my summer car was. What was that thing that we read, Cats? There was like an interview with Topless Gun where he was talking about how... was it some interview on the Steam forums or something where he recently said that the reason he's made these games is not only part nostalgia but for the time, but part because car games are so arcadey, even the most like intense racing sims have a level of like arcadey to them where there's no love for the vehicle itself. Like, you roll it and just press a button and you're back on your wheels and you're going again. It's video gamey, right? But he wanted to make a game that has all of the ups and downs of actually owning a car, not just driving it fast. And ever since I read that, it's made me think there has to be more detail coming. Because my summer car, as detailed as it was compared to other things, was quite light in terms of potential parts and things you could maintain. So I would be a little bit horrified if your radiator hoses had durability stats like armour in WoW. But also not see it. It wouldn't be something that we didn't see coming. Managed to kill a pillager. Could only do it one-on-one though. It feels good. Did you maintain distance, Martin? Now you've got a bit of context if you were to go back and watch the hardcore streams that I did. When I accidentally pulled 2 pillagers on hardcore and Mina and Trim were like, no, that's it, he's dead, he's gone. He's fucked it. There's no coming back from this. This is the end. Right, I need to get rid of all of this, don't I? What was that? That's empty too. We'll go get rid of some junk. I need to stay around for the phone. This game is a wait for a telephone simulator. I've enjoyed just existing in this game this week. It's nice. Just relaxing between rally attempts. What else did I throw out here? I threw a few things and now I can't find any of them. There was a beer crate, wasn't there? Where the fuck did the beer crate go? Hang on, let me go and drink. Phone. Ring. Ring.
Voi vittu.
Can't have anything nice in Finland. I have a sense that... Good. Right, let's go put this shit in the bin. Keep an ear out for this phone. Oh, I so want the Deep North to come out. Oh, you. Oh, my old betting ticket. Didn't Bear say that on this betting ticket you have to get more than 2 to win or something? Or do you have to get all of them right to win? I can't remember. It's like minimum of 2 to win or something. It's minimum of trebles. Okay, so we only got 2 on that last one, so it wouldn't have been a winner anyway. We'll maybe nip the shop while we're waiting for phone calls as well. Do another one. Where is the beer crate? Martin, you've got your gamma up. Just put this on your main screen. I found it. We're good. I actually, at some point, need to go into the wreck of the old house and go get all those beer crates. There's like 30 of them or something. It's not going to be helping the old frame rate, is it? Right, next job. Let's service our friend. It's a shame you can't go through his back door. One, I'm selling this cheap, but it's money, right? We're making our money back on the purchase, and the more I wait for its price to go back up, the more I could have just been selling and recycling. Kill you, just not the. It's not the earner it once was. It might have ruined Sothan's marriage, but it's depreciated since. Could be worse. Could steal. God, he's been annoying today. What's that then? You sound just like that guy on the radio. Any good?
Aivan helvetti, kun mä kiljoa, hei. Jumalauta. Aivan täydellistä kiljoa.
50 marks. It's at the lowest it could possibly be right now. 40. Never mind, I thought 50 was the lowest. 30 marker, that isn't worth it. Why has he got a chair just set in his kitchen? Does he just put the oven on and then just sit here and watch things cook? And then he's like, right, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to eat it while sitting and staring forward. And then when that's finished, he's like, pretty good. And then he just goes and sits here and stares at... Enjoy that, Sotha. I've done that to save your electric bill. Did anybody else feel like warm and like they were loved from that then? Right, what am I doing? I need to go find if there's a lower hose in here. Check out the new Classified magazine, everybody. For some reason it's black and white, and there's 2 pages. I don't know how new this is, but it's new to me. Right. Lower pipe. Well, that's exhaust pipe, isn't it? Right up around. Head gasket. Is that a rear upper control arm, look? It's rear though, isn't it? Car bootlet, drive shaft, manual muffler. Manual gearbox. Wiper motor, driver seat, air duct, front shock absorber, left link, fuel tank, bootlet, grill, spring. Camshaft, headlight, brake. Can anybody see one? Dashboard, rear light, right shroud, upper pipe. It's not a pipe though, is it? It's the hose. And this is the second page. I don't want to miss the rally because of this though, obviously. I might have to just do the rally with a leaking hose. What pump? Rear light heater, inspection panel, steering wheel. I find it really hard to read this fast. Lower pipe is the exhaust, isn't it? Fucking hell, how did I ever get all of these? I don't think you can buy this stuff from Alkirian either, frustratingly. Alright. Let's get some food in us. Let's get sorted. I'm going to eat that macaroni because it was about to go out of date. Am I tired enough to sleep right through? It's 6 PM. Don't know if I am. And why isn't the phone ringing? I'd sit and watch Ancient Aliens if it was ever on. I mean, we saw it yesterday for the first time in... Also, it hasn't snowed in like 3 real-life months while I've been playing this game. What's 3 months? 48 hours a month of streaming. So in 150 hours of gameplay, there or thereabouts, I haven't seen the snow. Has he disabled it, maybe? Was it problematic, so he's had to disable it for some reason? I don't know. When did you play the graphics set? Because the frame rate was shit. That was like a month ago, I think, right? Snow only appears on the highest settings. Well, that's a good shout, but I am back on the high settings again, 6.4, so... Yeah, possibly. Is Bear or Azzy or anybody else that plays this, if you can hear me now, have you had snow in this game recently? Because it seems to have stopped completely. It's not a bad shout though. Have I done something that's disabled it? Can't imagine anything here would have changed it, right? Sun shafts. I mean, I might check the weather.
Lehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä.
Pledging to track the traction update. What? Because you don't want to anymore after that update? Or just a coincidence? This is the weather, isn't it? I think the weather is it 180? And it was 188, I think. I need the local map, don't I? Look, the skies are blue, so if it was a graphical effect, I don't know if we'd have seen it by now. Or it's just clear. Interesting. Alright. Let's go to bed, and then it'll be the morning time. And we'll go do our... We'll go do our hockey thing. Get a lottery ticket as well. Everybody start spamming numbers between 1 and 39. When I get there, they'll be the lottery numbers, I promise. Phone, will you ring, please? 7, 16. I'll fill in the rest. Oh, leaflets, that's good. I also fucked with the settings of it to get the moon back, didn't I? I had a little disaster where the moon disappeared. I was only visible at the very edge of the screen. Oh, that was it. It was... I turned my view distance down and it got rid of the moon. Because obviously the moon will be just a big sticker on a skybox at the distance. I wonder if as a developer of a game you can ever be truly immersed. Because if I knew where I'd put the moon and the start and the skybox and what it all looked like and what it looked like from super zoomed out and everything, would you be able to get immersed in your own game? Probably not. And you'd know where everything... Did I even sleep? I did sleep, didn't I? 5 AM. Look at this place is 24 hours. Seven, 16, 2. Okay, I'm going to have just variations of 7, 16 and 2. Stay back there, Bear. I saw that. Not only does it hurt your immersion, but in your own games. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Like when you start to pay attention to storytelling in film and TV and stuff. And books and that. No, don't turn the engine off, you idiot. We all get to a point, don't we, where we can start seeing everything coming, whatever we're watching, and it takes the edge off a bit. I remember yesterday when the Tetris theme came on and I did that big dance and said it was going to get the VOD muted. If you would scroll down to videos right now, you'll see exactly that happen. I think the update disabled mine. Because now he doesn't talk on the phone, nor does he respond when you upset.
Hei, tiedäks mitä? Ihan pikku totuus. Mä tiedän miksi sä oot naaman orsopitulla siinä. Koska sä et tuo...
I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Okay, he finally gets a chance to see you were saying. Shit. Right, first job. Let's check the bank balance. Hopefully it's above like 400. Tidy, comfortable, lovely, good. Still can't get my jobs back. Next, lottery. Right, numbers. I need some numbers. If anybody knows any numbers. 64 said 7. Bear said 16. 2. 21. I'm going to go with 29. 25. 28. Okay, first card. Second card. 3. 11. 14. Schmidt says 34. Sotham says 39. 24. 26. And then the final card. Sotham says 1. I'm going to go 17. Schmidt says 16. I'm going to go 32. 2 more numbers. 24 says Satan because we can't have 42. I think I need... Oh, Sotham's gone 2. And then 1 more number. Oh, is that it, isn't it? No, you have 7 numbers. I need 1 more number from this card, everybody. Dig deep. Pick a good one. So that's just... Fucking bitch. If that wins now...
Will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
Mitä helvettiä?
Right. Let's make some money. Everyone knows 1, 2, 3 is impossible compared to 1, 14 and 33. True. That's why I should never pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the lottery, because it's fucking... Imagine, it's literally impossible, so just go for random numbers. They're always random numbers. Way more of a chance. Right. Lottery. Not lottery, hockey. Imagine if we won 4 million marks. Right. So... This is... So these are the upcoming games, right? And these are the odds. Ganshi, welcome to the stream. You've joined us betting on hockey. Ah, the old local Kurpa team. As shit as always. Right. So we've got Shrewsbury versus Kieves or something. The lower the number, the more likely it's going to be, right? Is that true? The odds of getting 1 to 6 must be around 14 million to 1. Am I right in saying that for those that know about this stuff? Yeah, but the less I'm going to get paid if it... Alright. Let's just... what I might do is we'll just try and win one. We'll put 100 marks on this. Let's just try and win, even though we're not going to get a great deal of money back, right? So let's go. Game 1. So it would be like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then after we've already won one, like that. There might be an achievement to win some money. And then it'd be like that, right? No, like that. Because you've got the league table we can look into and stuff. I just want to... I'm wondering if we just for the sake of... This game looks hard to call, doesn't it? Alright. I know that's a lot less fun. So I want to just see if we can at least just get a winner somewhere. Right, only a few minutes left. Gamshi, are you well? Good morning. Degenerates indeed. I need to fund my rally aspirations, and I'm not going to be able to do it without some quick and easy money. Also, I couldn't sit and stare at the table for too long because the stream's about to finish shortly, right? Alright, let's head home. Again, it was a bit of a calmer stream today in terms of gameplay, given we had to enjoy the weekend away. But we're still alive. Got food in our bellies. Might have accidentally damaged the new radiator by trying to use it to boil coffee. Other than that, no real serious incidents. Nothing to worry about. Still alive. Just been quietly working our way around. Tomorrow then, we go to Alcarion's and we get the car jacked up, we put the new flywheel in, and then I'm going to plug the controller in, and we're going to have a proper rally test. I might even go to the dirt road on the south, and we'll do some time trials and throw it around there and see if it's fit for purpose. If I can get this radiator problem fixed anyway. Would you judge me if I took the furry dice out and threw them in the dumpster? They're annoying me now. I shouldn't have said anything, I should have just got rid of them. You wouldn't have noticed. Like you didn't notice the moose earlier. Right, there we go. I'm going to explain something really quick while we're finishing up before... No, not the one in the fridge, so there wasn't actually a moose, just for the record. But there's a new rule now, it's the auger rule, where if a moose appears on screen, I aren't allowed to point it out. I have to leave it for somebody else to spot, and if nobody spots it, it's not moose marbles. I like that rule. I don't want people to feel like they have to stare at the screen at all times, but it's a reward for the keen-eyed, right? They could unlock something for everybody. Yeah, I'm going to explain the World Cup. I mean, everybody's qualified now, right? We could technically do World Cup marbles now. Not now, but whenever we want. But we'll do it a couple of days before the competition. It's more fun that way. Plus, it gives more people a chance to qualify, right? Let me out of the fucking car. So what I plan to do is, with the World Cup, it's because there's so many teams, and we'd have to have, 46 marble winners, and while there's more marble winners every year, that's a bit of a lot to ask. So what we're going to do is, we're going to find a set of, we're going to get the rankings of all the teams and who's likely to do best. We'll probably just go for the odds again. Hopefully it's a little more realistic to the competition than it was for Eurovision. But if there's 35 marble winners, we'll pick the top 35 ranked teams and all the marble winners will fight off, hoping to get one of the favourites, right? But the other countries that are the least favourite and likely to do really terribly, everybody that has entered a lot of marbles this year and is yet to get a point, like your kittens and your fisties, etc., they can get one of the stinkers. And I'm going to take a stinker as well. So if you are yet to get points this year and you would like a country to represent you in the World Cup, now's the time to start making that happen. Again, I should probably just write something down to make this a little easier to understand. Right, I think we're done. We've got 3 minutes to spare. What are we going to do for 3 minutes? Get to know Sothan. Have they got anything in here that I could use to... Don't, do they? I need a parcel shelf. Because what we were doing is, when I broke my radiator, is I brought this from the house and I put the radiator on top and then sat the kettle on top of the fire and it actually boiled. I also burned a sausage doing it, but... Yeah, Sothan, actually, you remember when you saw me with a burnt sausage in the toilet? That was the context for why the radiator was fucked. Lovely. Well, there's not a great deal to do now. To electrocute myself to death, I suppose, on the fuse box. But as it stands, we've got 90 seconds. So let's do our favourite thing when we've got a bit of time left.
Markettionline.fi.
Watch fucking adverts.
Alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55. Jyhäpullat ja muusi 65. Viininleike 79. Lohikeitto 65. Kreikan salaatti 70. PSK Pizza Special 59. Tervetuloa! Lotossa on nyt
almost guaranteed that was going to be another PSK
5 miljoonaa markkaa.
Right, enough of that rubbish. That is going to do it for today. Thank you all, boys and girls, for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow for, hopefully, getting the new flywheel put on and fixing the radiator. Then we can actually get to drive the thing again. With a bit of luck, get prepared for the next rally. One thing I am really nervous about is the inspection being due again, because I think it screwed us before the last rally, but I think it might actually be a month since we last had it done. Surely it's more than a month in game. You don't, so anyway. Right, well, oops, shit, I didn't realise I'd not come back. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you all for the bits and the subs and the hosts and the raids, as always. I'll see you all tomorrow for more of this rubbish. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I'm kind of a bit nervous to go back to Long Dark and play through a full story in that game. So that we're starting that for the summer. For now, however, thank you all. I'll see you all then. You know, for once, finishing a My Winter Car stream, I'm just calm. It was like a lot of easy jobs today, a lot of chores, waiting for the weekend to pass so we could get back on with wrestling with the car and struggling. It was lovely. For now, however, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to take part in a spot of marbles to determine who gets the golden name and who is the winner for today's rubbish, then stick around briefly, because we need somebody to take that crown off Martin's head. Because he's a problem when he's winning stuff. That's why I told him to pick Mage, the hardest class to level in the history of World of Warcraft. Right, for those that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. House is nice and warm now. Mankey, welcome to the stream. Burnt down as well, Charlotte. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord... Oh, you mean the one on... I see what you mean. Yeah, I can't live in it anymore because I've burnt it down. I'm still on my first life in my winter car. Somehow, I've not died, but because I've lived so long, I've done all the bad stuff. So I've got no house, no job, no wife. Alright then, for those of you in the Doomhaus Discord, you can have a marble. But you have to type the password in chat. If you are in the Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles to take Martin's crown off his head, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... Hose. And I'm only accepting the ones that spell it right. The bad stuff that I'm aware of, that's true. Tagslat, welcome to the stream. We have for today 6-4 for the greens, Kelly for the greens, Sothan for the greens, Trim for the greens. No. Sid for the oranges. I shouldn't have done this. Azar for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Dougie for the greens. There we go. Trim for the greens. Martin for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Polar for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Lundios, welcome to the stream, for the greens. Tag Slack for the oranges. And Cats for the greens. What a red small one. Look at that. A nice 16 mana. I have gone slightly early as well. We might be screwing a few people here, but good. Fuck. Right. 16 enter. This is the way. Wait. 17 enter. Azzy, welcome to the stream. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. I suppose it makes sense, like kittens at the hospital, aunties at work, Gwynblade's away. It makes sense. Sothan says 1. Right, we have 6-4, Kelly, Sothan, Satan, Azar, Schmitz, Dougie, Trim, Martin, Alcarion, Bear, Polar, Shaggy Dan, Lundios, Tag Slack, Cats, and Azzy. 6 oranges and 11 greens. Woo. Sothan says 1. 1 press of the random button gets us to convergence. 17 marbles enter. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Right. We're Martin winning yesterday and all of the points coming in after Eurovision. The current scores are 83 to 66 in favour of the Greens. Eric's the record holder on the level convergence. Can 6 oranges beat nearly double the amount of greens? Have we got anybody here that's yet to get points? Kitten's not here. Fisty not here. There's people like Scrubban and Lark, etc. yet to get points this year as well. Everybody here's got one, right? I think. Yes. Right. Come on, oranges. Tags like what a start. Never mind, Desire was in the lead. Lundios was even further forward. The front 3 are currently triple green. Lundios just dodging every possible obstacle. Is this going to be one of the levels where somebody takes the lead early and just never lets it go? Alright. With all due respect, Lundios, I wish you all the very worst on the rest of this level. You had no trouble there. Stream numbers down, better start playing Roblox. Yeah. Oh no. We've had one stream where the numbers have been tiny bit lower. So we're off to go to Kick, and I'm going to stream gambling. Lundios, I'm going to need you to slow down. Don't think I've ever won with a lead from the start. Are you more of a... I was going to say... Are you more of somebody that likes to overtake from a... You know what I mean? Right, the front 5 are all green at the moment. Tag Slack is doing his best. Lundios through the dingle danglers. He's just effortless. Is he about to get his... Yeah, no, I'm starting to understand why. Sothan with a huge boost. Yep. Sothan with a huge boost of speed. Dougie tries to do it as well, has died. Sothan shot up into the air, failed. Cat's dead. No! Alkirion, go! Alkirion's been killed. Oh, he's back! And Bear blocked him at the death. Right, Alkirion, you need to get run through this faster than Bears. Yes, Alkirion skips wide. Schmidt. It's an orange point. I'll take an orange point. I was just about to say. It's Orange's 67th point. Schmitz gets yet another point. I feel like I put the crown on Schmitz's head quite a lot. Given his orange, I'm alright with it. Schmitz up to 5. Right, let me just take the crown off mine for that guy. Just pop it on Schmitz. If I can find him. Wait, scrolling. I can't find him. I'll find him out. Oh, there he is. Schmitz, good work. I was in my mind, Azar. I was going between. He's talking about Castor. I was going between. Do I talk about Bear getting his 2nd point, which would have qualified him for Eurovision just after Eurovision, or do I go for the Year of Alkirion narrative? I was thinking, which one shall I go with? And then Schmitz is like, nah, fuck all of you. But he's orange. Even Alkirion's happy with it. Lovely. Good work, Schmitz. Good work, Oranges. Gap now shrunk to 15 points. We can fix it. Lovely. Got all these silver medals that I don't know what to do with them. They're not even chocolate. What, there's money? There's money exists that's not chocolate? Orange hacks as usual. He jumped for joy. He went too high there. See, Alkirion, he went to the moon and then came back. Oh, you forgot to turn your aimbot off. Is that what's done it? Right, thank you all for joining today. A nice calm one. Just driving around and delivering leaflets and failing to... Back tomorrow to get this car set up properly and hit our fucking shots. For now, though, sleep well, eat well. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the bits and the subs and everything. As always, keep an eye out for friends of the Doomhaus that might be live. Let me go have a look if anybody is. I can't fucking open the... Why can't I open the... Oh, there we go. And I finally opened it and nobody's live. Lovely. Love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. But for now, Martin, Schmitz, Paula, Bear, Satan, Alkirion, Azar, Schmitz, Tag Slack, and everybody else. Good work, Oranges. Good work, Greens. The final word for today is this. Lower hose durability. Always keep a spare hose.